Hello guys, welcome back. Today is the 8th of November, Friday. It's a UTC time 9. We're going to do a detailed time analysis as well as the price action analysis. We'll be going through BTC, ETH, as well as general altcoin market cap, others, as well as total 3 we're going to cover in today's episode. So I need a few minutes to confirm, make sure you see the screen and the mic test everything is okay, and we will start in a minute. Can anyone confirm that? Everything's okay? Can see the screen? Can you hear me? We're doing a test. Can you guys confirm? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Well, we're going to start from a weekly time frame. I would like to pay your attention. These are the new targets that I added just today: 80,381, 83,820, all the way up to 88,760, which are the short-term, mid-term targets, these targets, okay? And we had this scenario, we already reached to target, and we've been following this target for so long, and that was paying attention to this date as well as to this one, and we will cover that based on a time analysis. So at the moment, if we're going to see a rejection, we had this scenario, which I'm going to show you from the last stream. However, if we're going to get shallow pullback, which is not a dump, just a pullback, then I will cover the levels on the daily time frame as well as the 4-hour time frame. We might see this type of price action, and then target 1, 2, and continuation all the way up to 88,000 plus targets. So this is based on a weekly time frame. There is not much change, except that you have to pay attention, as I said, to this date where it was an accumulation, right? It was an accumulation, this blue box. So let's move on to a daily time frame. Based on a daily time frame, important levels: 71,000 and 70,000, 72,000 levels are extremely important on the daily time frame. One has to be aware of these levels, okay? And the next level is going to be all the way up to this level. $65,000 is very important, and we might clear if we're going to see a dump. However, this level is full of support, as you can see. So the levels that you have to be aware is going to be 70,500 all the way up to $72,000 levels are very important. If we're going to see a pullback, this is a normal pullback, and buy it because you already know, and we will go to the targets which I mentioned earlier on. Those are new targets. I'll keep these squiggles. So as long as we do not lose $65,000, right, this level, a daily time frame is quite safe. However, losing 62.6, that will lead us, the daily time frame will go under the bear's control, okay? So important levels, primary level, as well as up to, we can allow to this level, but we will do a further analysis. So ETH, I already draw this squiggle, and on the last episode I said once we're going to clear, as long as we're going to stay below here, that we will clear this level already, that we reached twice, first time, second time, and in the last 48 hours we started pumping, and you can see we pumped all the way up to $3,000. Even yesterday's stream, it was we had an connection issue, so I said above this level we will reach to 3,000 plus, and all the way up to $3,150 when it comes. So we have to be aware of on the lower time frame, right? 2,000 these levels are extremely important. Maybe if we're going to see a pullback, we might see this type of pullback. If the BTC will pump, we will go further up, all the way up to 3,000 in the first place. This level, 3,000 plus 3,150, all the way up to $3,400 and $500. So let me clear this squiggle, so I'll take it off. Right, this is the level that you have to be aware of. However, you have to be aware of another level, which is going to be on the daily time frame. Okay, I'll delete these levels. Daily time frame important levels are going to be the following levels. 2,900 is going to be the resistance we already reached. Yeah, this level, and up to $3,150, $100 is extremely important on the daily time frame resistance levels. However, daily support levels are going to be 2,600 and 500 is very important. So these levels, you can take it as all the way up to 2,500. Right, we can dump all the way up until here. We can do something like that, and as long as we're going to hold this level, we will go further up. However, losing daily and then this level, that we will clear one by one all these liquidity levels, and the target levels are going to be, so you got to be careful. Target levels, target 1 all the way up to 2,100, and $2,000 is going to be the next target levels. So this is not a trade zone at the moment, and if you want to trade, you have to wait for a pullback, which is the time is approaching for a pullback. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting for ETH at the moment. Well, moving on to others, where you're going to exclude top 10 altcoins, and you will get a market cap for the rest of the altcoins. As I said, this point of control is extremely important. However, this is a first resistance level, but as I draw this one, okay, if we're going to see a rejection from here, the similar level, okay, that's going to be, we can dump all the way up to this level, which is going to be 195 billion market cap. Hold this level, break it, target 250 all the way up to 275, and 300 billion market caps are extremely important. Okay, these are the important levels. So again, oops, I moved that. So again, you got to pay attention. This is the low, this is the high, this is the major market structure where it's just pushed the price. The dump started taking place at around here, and that's a low. Whatever is happening inside within 250 all the way up to 150 billion, it is a internal structure. Okay, without breaking this, do not go all in for alts, but even though we will do a further analysis. So if we're going to hold this level, as I said, that's what I'm expecting. Otherwise, losing this level, targets one by one, okay, that will get cleared. So this is what I'm expecting for others. Total 3. Market structure trying to break. However, this is the levels that we've been following for some time. As I said, without breaking this one, it's not going to be that much safe. At the moment, we are rejecting, as you can see, we are rejecting right from the local resistance, which is 675 billion. And so yeah, if we're going to see a dump, this level should hold. It's going to be at around, if we're going to make this way, 600 billion all the way up to 625 billion. Okay, these are the levels that one has to pay in attention, that we have to hold. Otherwise, if we're going to break this level, then target 1, target 2, all the way up to target 3. However, it is slightly early for us to talk about it at this stage, but these are the levels that you have to pay an attention. This is for the dump scenario after, well, yeah, after rejection from here, you have to be aware of, and that's going to be a dump scenario. And I want to draw your attention, if we covered BTC higher time frame, ETH, as well as the alts. Well, I recently made an update on this pinned tweet that you can see. You can come and analyze it, which is an October time and price analysis report. Success rate was 90 to 95%. 1st of October, I draw it. So you will start from here. It started as expected, as I mentioned. Small correction took place, accumulation, and after the mid of October, we started pumping. And as I said, on the weekly time frame as well, you can see it, where the bulls, as I said, it's weak. Okay, the bulls are weak at around 73,000, and we saw a dump. And I will cover in a minute the time analysis. And I made another update that there is a small change. The price may find a support here, which was made an update on the 3rd. We were expecting a dump on the 3rd, and we had that dump. So 5th and 7th bulls tried to push higher, but they're still weak. So we got that dump as well on the lower time frame. We will see in a minute. So this is the message that I was saying. 71, whoever shorted around this level, they're taking a profit. And another message that you have to pay attention is going to be 6th of November. The market can still make new all-time high and print significant high. This is an important, by the way, guys. I'm going to cover under time analysis why I said it, and I will give an example so you might take a note. Significant high levels. However, you need to be careful. 6th, 7th, and 7th of November, 7th and 8th of November, important dates. So as soon as I gave this message, it started pumping. Okay, that's exactly where a message. However, this message I gave in the last live stream. Okay, this is not a new tweet that I posted on 6. So under 1 hour time frame, this is what you can see. 1st and 2nd, we expected a pump from the local resistance. As I said, you're gonna exit, and the 3rd one also we're gonna dump. And from here, I said, okay, we have a chance to make an all-time high. Why did I say that? Okay, we are coming to important topic here. As you already know, look at this. This is an accumulation zone, okay? And this is based on a time analysis. You have to pay attention. This dump as a result of an FTX. This is what has been recorded in the history. However, paying attention of 7th to 9th, 48 to 72 hours minus plus, you have to pay attention because these dates are well known. Either they're going to print a significant high or they will change the trend these days. Okay, so if you can see it, this is exactly on the 9th and 8th. A bear market started. Bull market started after exactly 1 year, and we started moving higher already for the spot bag holders, 350% up. But I'm not saying at the moment we are with this weekly close, and from tomorrow it's going to be 9th that we're going to have a dump and then starting of a bear market. No, I'm not saying. So you got to be careful because we just broke this previous all-time high, 73,500. Okay, and if you're gonna see, what about here, you might ask. Previous one, this week, 13th of November, which is the 9th of November, that printed a low. You can see that printed a local low, and we started pumping. If you need to pay attention, one thing, significant highs on this date, it will do a good pullback or the trend change. Otherwise, on the local low, which was already over 70% dump, and likely because this is an accumulation, as I said, and this level is extremely important. That's the second. I might explain this accumulation based on how to confirm this accumulation in the coming videos maybe. And we had a bull run, okay, starting of a bull run. However, if you're paying attention here, the 9th and 8th, 13th, we printed a low and we started pumping. So if you're gonna get these days in the middle of the trend, you have to follow the trend. Trend is all about, you can see, is an uptrend. Okay, this is what happened. And so if we're going to cover on the 4-hour time frame in a minute, that these levels we have to pay attention, because already, by the way, you have to be aware of this type of scenarios as well. Okay, it's kind of falling wedge, and we can come and test this level. I'll take it off, and this is what we might face with. Okay, and with the one condition that we have to hold this level, otherwise losing this level, as I said, yeah, losing this level, it will lead, the next level is going to be 63, which I'm not paying too much attention at this stage. Okay, so based on the time analysis, as you saw, local resistance, we had a dump, right? And right from here, I said this is what may happen up until the 7th and 8th, and we got what we said. But I'm expecting a dump from 9th to 12th. We can dump all the way up to 14th and 16th. You have to be aware of it. And from 14th and 16th, we will start pumping all the way up to 25th and 26th that I already mentioned and covered in the last episodes. Any questions? And play carefully with your altcoins. I already covered important levels for others as well as for Total 3 and Ethereum as well, paying attention. Any questions? Well, if you don't have a question, appreciate if you support the channel